Hello, social media. We're live at 5:30. Welcome. If you're out there and joining for a little bit of a workout today, we're going to do half an hour of bodyweight training. So I hope you're ready. Again, you don't need any equipment. You might want a yoga mat or something on the floor, but you don't need it. That's up to you. So we're going to do a few different things today. Working on your mobility to start with, then build up some strength, and then I'm going to get the pulse up towards the end of the session. So I hope you're ready for it. Please join in and let me know what you think at the end. Yeah, don't be too honest if it's bad, but yeah, it'd be great to have your input. And we'll be back again on Thursday after this session. So, if you're ready, let's get started then. What are we going to do first? We're going to get a little bit warm first. So, I'm out here, down on the floor. You've got your knees on the floor. If you want something like a rug or something under your knees, that might be a little bit nicer than a wooden floor. But anyway, wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to squeeze your shoulders together and then push them apart. Okay, we did this one on Friday last week for those that joined. Just going to get a little bit of movement through your shoulder blades, the scapula as they're called. Fancy words today. Get a couple more times. Try not to get them too close to your ears. Let's pull them away from your ears a little bit. Alright, and then let's take one hand. We're going to go through this gap. I'm going to point towards the cameras there. Pointing through. Reaching as far as I can. I can bend this elbow a little bit. But my knees and hips are staying roughly where they are. I'm going to slide the other side. So we're going from side to side. Reaching through. Feel it pull through your back and shoulder. Maybe in your sides. Get your ear close to the floor. One more each side. Yep, and one more. Very nice. Okay. Hands on the floor. We're going to go as far forward as you can. With a straight elbow, you're going to grip the floor a little bit. We're going to go as far forward as you can. And then we're going to go round back to the start. Okay, then we go forward again. Keeping your palm on the floor the whole time. And then we're going to go round the other way. Back to the start. So we go forward and round. Like I said, your elbows are still straight. Round. One more each way. Forward. So you're just feeling some pressure through your wrists. Getting them a little bit warmer. Used to being on the floor. Okay. Going around here. Now, getting into this position, some people call it a 90-90 because we've got about 90 degrees here and there. Some people call it a shin box. Doesn't matter what it's called. What we're going to do from this position, you can put your hands behind you if you need to, or you keep them in front. But we're going to flip the knees over to the other side. Okay. Now, if it helps, you can lean back and do this with your knees. But notice how my feet, they're not going forward or moving around. It's just my knees flipping over side to side. And ideally we can do this with some control through your core as well. But no matter which way you're doing it right now, we'll just go side to side, nice and controlled. Try not to put the knee on top of your foot. Make sure we touch the ground each time, like that. Good, we're going to do two more. 1 and 2. Now I'm going to lean over as far as you can. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to lean over as far as I can over this leg. Yeah, back up to the middle. Flip over to the other side. Then I'm going to lean over this way. Flip over to the other side. Leaning over. Flip over. Yeah, 2 more times of this. 1 each way. Here. And last one. Here. Good. Alright, so we're just getting these hips a little bit warmer now. Okay, now a variation on that one. You're going to be on the floor here. I hope you've hoovered. Hands are going to be in close to your body. Okay, but we're going to end up in the same position you just practiced. We're going to bend one leg. I've got my left leg here. I'm going to bring it over towards the camera while I push with my body. And then I'm up in that position we were just in before. Then I do the reverse. I go round back to this middle position. Bend and push up. Okay, so if I show you from the side, Okay, well, I'm showing you the wrong side here. Here, round, up like this, and up. Now if you're running out of space, whether you don't have enough floor space, just do the same side. So you go there, and back, over and over again, for the next 3 hours. Joking. Alright, but let's do 3 on each side now. 1, 2, 3. Try and make it flow together. 4. 2 more times. 5. And 6. Very good. Alright guys, let's stand up there. So, let me just double check everything's working. We on? Yeah, we good. I've got this paranoid feeling that everything is broken and no one can see me. Disaster. Alright, so we're going to do 2 exercises here. We're going to do a squat variation with a bit of a rotation in there, and we're going to do a plank variation. Okay? We're going to do them both for 45 seconds, but let me just show you the first one. So the squat variation, you're going to have your feet about shoulder width apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squat down. Now you've got different ways we can do this, but the way I want you to try is to bring this knee towards this space down here by my foot, whilst I rotate my whole body, so I'm facing sideways. Okay, then I'm going to twist back to here and then stand up. Okay, now I'm going to try it the other way. There, twisting this way, there, and up. Now for some of you that might be quite tricky, for others it might be a little bit easy. So if it's a little easy for you, we're going to go through both directions and up. Alternatively, you can do where you bring the knee to the floor without rotating and up. Okay, so we're going to do this for 45 seconds. You choose which variation you want to do. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you've got this one. This is the sort of the easier version, even if it is a little tricky. Okay, remember you can also do both sides. Each squat, there's a little bit longer time in a squat position, which makes it a little bit harder. But we're trying to lead with the hips. We're trying to get them to do much of the work as possible. Okay, remember you can also do it without moving around. I find that one pretty tough, so I'm going to go for this middle version. Yeah, keep it going. We've got just about 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds, boom, boom, and relax. Good. Alright, that's exercise number 1. Now the other one you're going to do. Now like I said at the start, if you've got a mat or a towel or something soft, now's the time to bring it forward. You can put it on the floor in front of you. I don't have one in this room, so I'm just going to go on the floor. But we're going to be in a plank position. So your elbows, a low plank position. So your elbows are going to be underneath your shoulders in a vertical line. So it shouldn't be forward here. Alternatively, it shouldn't be behind your shoulder if we're looking at this kind of direction. Alright? Also side to side. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you the middle version. No, I'll show you the hard version first. So from here, I'm going to get into a plank position, pushing my shoulders forward like this. And what I'm going to do is bend one leg, lift it up, bring it over towards the camera you can see, and then swing it back round to the start without lifting my hands. So I'll show you once on this side. And back round. I'm going to kick stuff here. Okay, so that's the harder version. If that's a little too tough for you, what you can do instead is we can hold this plank, you can bend, and we can just do a little bit of a lesser movement. And alternatively, if it's the plank part that's the hardest part, you can put your knees on the ground, but keep your hips up off the floor. So we get into more of this position. And then from here, can we do a bit of a movement to the side? But again, we're doing this without lifting your hands or elbows off the floor. They stay flat on the floor. Okay, let's try it out. 45 seconds. We're going to start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so if we're trying the harder version, we're going over and round, bend, over and round. I'm going to show you from the front here. Keep it going. Bend, come over, swing back round to the start, bend, lifting over. Remember version number 2, was where we do the same thing, but we just don't go quite as far. Then swing it round. Okay, and version 3, you're here on your knees. Keep it going. We're nearly there. We've got 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and stop. Whew, it got warm in here. Alright, back up on your feet. Alright, so those are our 2 exercises. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Okay, so we've got the squat one coming up in 10 seconds time. Get ready. It's going to be great, guys. You're going to love it. Okay, 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Squat down, rotate, back to the middle and up. This is your version number 1. Remember, twist your body 90 degrees. Version number 2, we're doing back to the middle, to the other side before you go up again. Of course, you've also got the variation of just keeping going. You don't need to come back up. Of course, that adds a little bit of a different movement for the legs when you stand up. Yeah, keep going. We've got 15 seconds. Alright, keep a relatively good tempo. Not faster than you can't control. Like, you should always be in control, no matter how much an instructor shouts at you. Good. And stop. Good. Alright, that was the second round of that. Okay, down to a plank position. I'll give you a few seconds to get down there. Alright, elbows down. Remember, push into the floor. Don't let your shoulders come towards your ears, pushing them forward towards the floor. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. Strong position. Bend. Come over. And back round. Bend. Lift. Over. And back round. Try not to lift up like this. Oh, which way are we going? This way. And around. Yeah. Good. Now remember, you can go on your knees if the plank is taking forever. But it's a little harder to get the right movement, so it's best if you're not on your knees. But still, we're still working hard. We've got 10 seconds. Bend. And stop. About 10 seconds. It's hard to count. Standing up. Okay, we've got 1 round to go. Just check the time. Perfect. Yeah, just 1 round to go. Okay, so squatting down, twisting side to side. We start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, twist, and back up. Down, twist. Now sometimes when people do this one, they end up with quite a wide position, like you see this, end up in a sumo squat. Just adjust your feet every now and again, so we're back into a normal squat. Good. For those that want to play around with it, you get down to here, we can take a step forward, take a step back. Give that one a try. Take a step forward, take a step back. So many things you can do. Good, 5 seconds more. And stop. Good job. Okay, 1 thing left to do. Planks, again. Final time. I'll show you from this angle this time. Sure you'll appreciate that. For those that know me, I talk quite a lot. Not all of it makes sense, but that's okay. 2, 1, let's go. Push into the floor, bend the knee, lift it up, take it over as far as you can. Swing it back around. Bend, lift, bring it over. Keep the leg bent until you've gone over as far as you can. Oh, my elbow nearly came up there. Yeah, keep going. If this twisting movement is too much for you, no matter which of the variations you're trying out, stick with a plank. You can try just lifting one leg at a time, keeping the leg straight, lifting up like this. You can also try that from a kneeling plank position, ideally best like this. We've got 5 seconds to go. And stop. Whew. Alright, well, I'm warm. I can't really hide that. That's the problem with this online training. I can't pretend like I'm finding it really easy. Damn it. All right, cool guys. So we've got 2 exercises there. We're gonna try a version we tried on, what was it? Friday. We're gonna try a Cossack squat like we did then, and we're gonna do another stomach exercise with that. Okay? So, staying up here, going into a wide position like this. So your feet should be wider than your shoulders, ideally quite a bit wider. I am not particularly flexible, so this is a challenge for me. But anyway, I'm gonna head towards that foot whilst this leg stays straight and rotates round. This is a really good one for hip mobility. I'm going to go up and I'm going to go to the other side there. Alright, so we're going to give this a try for 30 seconds. Okay, so join with me here guys. Wide feet, pull your shorts up for extra stretch. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go down. Now you don't need to go, well, you go as low as you can control. Like I said before, you shouldn't be doing stuff that you can't keep the good technique, you're not in full control of. It's much better, at least the majority of the time, to stay with full control. Okay, I'll show you from the side, keep going guys. But I'm just putting my hips down just a little bit behind my foot, only a little bit. I'm not sticking my ass like this and going from here. I start up tall, but I bend the knee. This knee, watch it here, bends forward, but my hip just sits behind. Keep it going, we've got 5 seconds. And stop there. Nice, alright. Heading down onto your back. Alright, my timer has gone off the screen here guys, which is bad for everybody. Alright. Yeah, if you've got a mat like I said, put it down, sit it behind you. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to do 3 variations. So you've got 3 options you can do. Option number 1, from here, I can tense up my stomach, keep my lower back on the floor here. I'm going to go like this, this, and this. This is the easier version, okay? So you take one leg out, but what I don't want to see is any space being created just underneath your lower back. We're going to keep the stomach tight and the back pushed in. Version number 2, we do that one leg and the opposite hand. It's called a dead bug, this one. Okay, tuck your chin in a little bit. You can put it on the floor. You can also keep it a little bit up, but mind you don't strain your neck too much. And then version number 3 is you do one of these, you do one of those, and then you do one with a bit of everything. Boom. Now, like I said, the hard thing when you're doing the leg extension part, where you're kicking out that way, is to keep your lower back pushed into the floor. Okay, we shouldn't create any space underneath there. Okay, so you choose your version. We're going for 30 seconds. Let's get ready. We start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so version number 1, we're just getting a bit of control here. One leg, one arm, other arm. Our version number 2, remember, and when I'm moving one arm and one leg, the other arm and leg, they're staying dead still. Okay, they shouldn't be moving around. We're getting full control. Keep it really tight there. Okay, remember we can also add that one there. Always a good one. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure we tense up a lot there. Keep it going. I think most people can do level 2. And quite a lot of people might be able to do level 3 as well. 5 seconds. And stop. Good. Alright, back on your feet. It's quite nice lying on your back, isn't it? What are we doing? Oh, we're doing Cossack squats, that's it. Alright guys, 5 seconds, here we go. Second and final round of these ones. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. That's it, so both heels are still on the floor. This one is on the floor, and of course that one is too. As low as you feel comfortable. That's it. Keep the tempo. You don't need to go at the same speed I am. You can go a bit slower, of course. Keep in full control. Keep your chest up a little bit in there. That's even harder. I find that pretty tricky. Good, 10 seconds. Whew, you gotta stretch all the way through the back of the leg, maybe the inside of your groin. Not the good part. And stop. Good. Alright, down to the floor. Last round here. Whatever you did last time, see if you can do the level up from it. Just give yourself a little test there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm not just hitting my belly for the sake of it, it's to remind you to tense up your stomach. And remember, we can go for this one. But no matter what, keep your lower back pushed into the floor. We tense up the stomach, we push it down into the floor. Keep going. You go out when you're doing both, well, either movement, you go out as far as you can whilst keeping the back in the same position. 5 seconds. And stop. And relax. Okay, guys. Whew. Yeah. So we're moving on to our final part here. Now this next part is going to get your pulse up quite a lot, if it's not up already. We're going to do 3 exercises, and we're going to start them every single minute, okay, for 5 minutes. And I'll show you the 3 we're going to do. So, you're going to do 8 repetitions of overhead squats with just your arms overhead. You're going to point your thumbs backwards, lift them up above your head, you're going to squat down and drive up like that. We're going to do 8 times. Making sure your arms don't fall forward too much. We're going to try and lift them up high, straighten your elbows, and pull them in line with the rest of your upper body. Okay, 8 of those. As soon as you've done number 8 on that one, we go down, lift your hips, you're going to walk your hands out, walk and stand up. Straight from here, walk out to a plank, walk back up, stand up. 4 of those. Now you can add to that if you want by reaching without twisting. With one hand, then the other hand, first hand, second hand. That's exercise 2. Exercise number 3 is just nice and simple. Push-ups, press-ups, whatever you want to call them. Body down, body up. Flat position. Okay, so from here you've got 4. How many did I say on that one? 4. If that 4 is a little easy for you, remember we've got 5 rounds. But on top of that, if you want, you can add a little jump to it. But if it's too tough, you can do them on your knees. Alright? But either way, it's 4 times. So every time the minute starts, we do 8 squats, we do 4 walkouts, and we do 4 push-ups. And we are going to start in 5 seconds time. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the quicker you finish, actually the more rest you get until the next round. That's an incentive for you. I've lost count. 6 maybe? 7 and 8. Walking out with or without this reach. 1. Walking out. Keep your stomach strong. 2. 3. And 4. Walk it back, okay? Out to a push-up position. 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Remember, you can do them on your knees, or you can do them with a bit of a hop if you're feeling real good. Alright, we've done 50 seconds, so 10 seconds till the round number 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Round 2. Same drill. Thumbs pointing back, elbows up, or elbows straight rather, hands up high. How many have I done? 7 maybe? And 8. Walking out, reach, walk back, stand up. Walking out, other hand, reach. Good. Try not to twist if you're doing this reach version. There's 3. Good. So I'm fighting with my stomach muscles. Yeah. There's 4. Okay, 4 of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Alright. seconds until the next round starts. Done 2, 3 to go. Stay with me, guys. You don't need to do the jumping ones. You can just do them on your knees or straight forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat up. Remember, keep these hands as best you can in line with the rest of your body. Elbows straight. It's a little tricky. I've lost count again. It's hard to talk and count. One more, maybe. I don't know. Working out. Lift. Numbers are for suckers. They're so overrated. 2. Good, one more. 4. Finish the workout, then go out for the last thing. 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 10 seconds until the next round. I hope you're finishing out there. 5 seconds. Going straight into the next one. Number 4. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. I'm going to count properly this time. 2, rather than a rough guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. Walking out. Lift one hand. Walk back. Stand up. Good. 2. Keep with me, guys. You can do it. Even if it's a little bit slower, even if it's without the reach with the hand, you can just go to here. I'm going to reach though. Yep. Okay, 4 push-ups. 3, 4. Whew. All right, guys, we've done 4 rounds there. 1 round to go. We've actually got 12 seconds. Well, I do. I don't know if you do. Maybe you've had 30 already. Maybe you're much faster than me. 5 seconds. Final one. Last part of today's workout. 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs pointing back. 4. Arms straight. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Walking up. Let's go. Out there. Walk it back. Stand up. Drive your hips forward on that standing up part at the end here. Watch this. Ba-bam. There. Sound effects make you stronger. Science. All day. Good. There's 4. Final 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax. You've got 20 seconds if you're not done yet. Keep it going. I'm imagining I can see you and you're working hard. Hopefully you're not just sat on the sofa just muting me. Not even giving it a like on Facebook. Thanks a lot. 3 seconds. Keep going. 2, 1, and relax. Good. Woo. All right, guys. Have a seat. Take it easy. You're done for today's little workout. Straight from your living room. Kind of straight from my living room. Well, I'm pretty warm after that one. I hope you are too. Hope you liked that one. A little bit different to Fridays. And I will have a little bit of a different one on Thursday. Same time, same place, either Instagram or Facebook. I've got 2 phones in front of me. I'm not sure which one to look at. So I'm going to look down the middle and hopefully it looks natural. Alright, but I hope you'll join me. Tell your friends if you've got some colleagues or people you know that are not being particularly active with maybe gyms being closed, or maybe they're just not in a good rhythm right now with their training. Bring them along, they can try it out. They can always like it and just pretend to watch it anyway. Hopefully you're doing it. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you there. Have a great evening and let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you next time. Bye. How do I turn this off? Where are you? There you are.